How about it? I'm Hawg, and this is Hawg News Now, a special presentation. The Druid, slow as or badass as How about it, y'all? You got Hawg. Thanks for tuning in to Hawg News Now for a special report about the .4 Druid. Now, this is a special investigative report. We have uncovered exclusive footage about the Druid. Now, if y'all remember, this exclusive footage was available for everybody to see on POE's YouTube channel. So, I said it then, and I want to say it now. Now, I don't mean to PP in anybody's Cheerios. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news. I don't mean to be any kind of way. But Daddy always has a saying, don't set yourself up for disappointment. And I've tried to live my life by that. And I got really burned during Diablo 4. So y'all remember the whole Druid fiasco, the 17 damage.
Monsters around me for 17 damage.
Oh, what a piece of shit. Look at his face.
I got pissed off about that and fucking loved the Druid, and the Druid was going to be the greatest ever. Let me see your Druid war cry, son.
I don't.
What is your animal spirit? Are you slow?
No, Sergeant!
Are you trash?
No, Sergeant!
Do you deal 17 damage?
No, Sergeant!
Are you the worst class in the game?
No, Sergeant!
Good. We are the best class in Diablo 4. Yeesh. You bet your ass on that. Yeah, so
Thank you, Sergeant!
so that happened just to show that I'm not an anti-Druid guy. I actually love the Druid, but so there's some concerns about this, just like we're concerned about the rising cost of video game prices. Thank you to this video sponsor, Instant Gaming. Black Friday is here, and you definitely want to stop over at Instant Gaming. Enjoy over 100 games at their lowest prices with new deals unlocking every day. I know y'all are needing the new Arc Raiders. Just look at that Black Friday price, baby. The lowest since release. It's not just about the discounts. It's also your chance to win big. From November 28th to December 1st, Instant Gaming is refunding one shopping cart every hour throughout the 4-day event. That's 96 total refunds. Check out instantgaming.com. Make sure to use my link in the description below for your chance to get in and get your shopping cart refunded during Black Friday. And as always, thanks to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. And now, back at it. Look, the concerns are the speed, the slowness. I know a lot of y'all immediately are going to say, this was, a year ago, over a year ago footage and but just word of caution. We're seeing lightning again, and we're seeing heavy combo use, just to kill white mobs. So let's take a look at this footage here, and notice how long it takes to kill the white mobs. If I was streaming this was my build, I would be getting shut all over. Everybody would be saying, where your items, go to town. You need to do this, you need to do that. Where's this? Go sell this for this, go break down this for this. What the fuck are you doing? When in reality, it's just a slow character that requires a lot of use of combos. And if you really don't want to use a lot of combos, if you just want to blast this guy, that's a little concerning. Now, of course, naturally, we hadn't played it. I really don't like to criticize stuff too much without actually putting my hands on it and playing it, but I just kind of wanted to point out how slow this looks. Now, wolf form could be completely different, but it's a common thing with PoE2. Like, why does it take this long to kill these white mobs? I really don't understand. You should be fucking blasting through these white mobs, and then, magic or rare mobs or a boss, you should actually have an engaging battle with, instead of having to, combo white mobs. But, listening to Jonathan, we don't have the Jonathan sound enabled here on this video, but listening to him, he does acknowledge that the bear is slow, but to me, it's unnecessarily slow. There's also a stand-up feature. Like, You'll be on all fours, then you'll have to stand up before you do a combo, which means it's easier to do this certain combo first because it makes you stand up and then do this combo.
Something interesting about the skill is that it's faster to use if you're already standing up. If you're on all fours when you use Furious Slam, then the bear has to stand up first before slamming back down. But use Maul first and the bear will stand up as you swing, which has no time penalty. Then follow up with Furious Slam and your bear will quickly slam down. Much more efficient.
And then it triggers double reverberation on this thing. Like, it's just, to me, it's like, it makes my head spin just listening to this deep dive gameplay a little bit. Hopefully it's polished up a little bit. We don't have to do all that because a lot of that is so unnecessary. Like, yeah, it feels cool. And it would feel really cool if I only had to do that on bosses. But I can tell y'all right now, without even touching it, that having a combo like that all the time just to build up basic power to behind a damn attack, it almost feels like default. Another thing that I really don't like, and I think a lot of y'all are not going to like this either, is when you are shape shifted, so you're in bear form and you need to dodge roll. You go out of bear form into human form, dodge roll, and then go back into, or maybe you have to shape shift back in. Not really sure exactly, but it does transform you into human form to dodge roll, and then you have to go back into your animal form.
When you dodge an animal form, your character instantly transforms back with no time penalty, so that you can get out of the way. You can even interrupt a mistimed transformation halfway through. Of course, doing this will mean you pay the slight time cost of having to transform back again, but it's certainly a lot better than dying.
I think that's going to be a big source of annoyment. So hopefully hopefully they fix that before it even comes out. But, you know, I don't see them completely revamping the whole class from this video that we're seeing. I think they just polished it and made sure everything else was right. I don't see them like rework anything. It fits in with the theme of what we got going on with PoE 2 is combos, lots of combos. So if you actually like the combos, you know, if you're a combo centric kind of guy, this is going to be a pretty fun class for you, because that's all they talk about is combos and how shouts can trigger certain thing. Cast on melee stun, can cast a volcano, which can cast a tornado, which all this. Very reminiscent of the Diablo 2 Druid. It's got a lot of simple things like they do, like the volcano and the tornado. And I'll be curious if they have like flaming boulder and stuff, if that's in there later. Yeah, but I'm really concerned about, like, if we look at this boss fight right here, I'm really concerned about how long it takes to beat this boss. Like, let's start the timer now. And I don't think this is a really high boss at all. But if this was me, chat would already be saying ZDPS, ZDPS. What is this, a Quinn build? What is this? ZDPS, ZDPS, ZDPS. You should have it killed already. I mean, we all know. I mean, Elefante in the room, we all know, right? The boss should be dead. There's going to be people that find a good build and break it and all, but it's really concerning that everything is lightning. Does everybody else feel that? Does anybody feel that way? Let me know in the comments. Does anybody feel like this is just a lightning? Like it's all lightning? And I know it's not. Some of y'all take me way too literal. Like, I know it's not all lightning, right? But I feel like a lot of things are lightning, which lightning's cool and all, but you know, it's kind of concerning when I see him tease the Druid, and like everything we've been doing in this game since the release of beta has been lightning. At least for me and a majority of my viewers and stuff has been lightning, and they dropped the Druid and it's lightning. Hey, look, lightning. I don't know about having to shock everything with lightning storm first and then doing a bunch of combos. Like, look at this right here. This is a bunch of white mobs. We're shocking them, and then we're shouting, and then we're stunning, and then we're twisting and shouting and dropping it like it's hot, and boom, and then we finally kill them. That is way too much shit for basic white mobs. And this is just kind of the complaint that I have about the whole game. And I know a lot of, everyone's like, he doesn't get to end game. Y'all listen to me very carefully. If the campaign of the game is long as fuck and slow and boring, and it feels like you're crawling on asphalt, dragging your nuts across the asphalt when you're playing the campaign, like it's going to be hard to get to end game. It's going to be like, we don't play this shit to play the campaign, or at least majority of ARPG players play this for the end game. So when I complain about how slow the campaign is, that's for a reason, because I want to get through this shit and go to end game. But if it literally, like I said, if it feels like I'm dragging my nuts across hot asphalt in July, I'm not going to want to continue to go do that, because that doesn't make any sense. I mean, maybe in real life I would do that if there was literally a mountain of gold and they were like, all right, Hawg, you got to drag your nuts across this hot ass asphalt and then you can have this gold. I'd probably do it. But for a video game, I don't really know. So point out some positives that I think are cool. Okay. Just so I don't look like a piece of shit, even though I am. The skill tree, we got the weapon swap. Each slot has its own weapon or its own modifications on the skill tree. You can do that with shapeshift. So that is actually cool. Probably something I will use when I play with it is, when you shape into bear form or something, you can go melee, attack speed, stuff like that. When you swap back into human form, you can go lightning, your tree will swap based on if you're shapeshifted or not, which is pretty cool. Other times, other characters, it's like, I really don't care about the weapon swap. It's kind of tedious for me personally to set it up. But the shape shifting, I could see that being something I would play with. So that does look pretty cool. And I am curious to see wolf form and what other kind of shape shift forms they have. They could surprise us with something really cool. I don't even know. Could be wolf. We could go into a vine. All I really know is from Diablo 2 Druid. I played some of that back in the day. It's really besides the dog and pony show, that's D4 bullshit ass Druid. Because it actually, I tried to be, double T style and shill so fucking hard for that game. And Druid's gonna be awesome. And y'all don't know what you mean. And I got egg all over my face. And it was just the slowest, shittiest class in the game. Still is. And I mean, I'd have good gear, all this, and wouldn't even be able to walk with my group because the fucking move speed, it was naturally the slowest character. And so all of my buddies would be up here and my Druid would be way back here. So I've seen a lot of hype out there talking about this is going to be the greatest game ever made. And this is going to be this and that, and la. I just want to kind of caution everybody. Like, yeah, it's probably going to be a pretty cool season. Yeah, they have improved the game. Yeah, it's getting better. But The footage that we have is evident enough that it might not be that great to begin with. We might need to do some polishing on this thing. It's, at least in bear form, it's going to be fucking slow. And there's going to be some things about 0.4 we don't like. But do you have an exclusive Hawg News Now sneak peek? Maybe. Are we going to see the swords? Look right here. Look after this boss drop right here. Sword drops. Is the sword tied to the druid? Could we possibly get the sword? Maybe. One last concern that I have is the free weekend shit that we're doing all the time. It's kind of bullshit. Just to be out there, I kind of think it's bullshit. They're just basically letting everybody play right now for free during the season releases, which it's basically artificially inflating their numbers. And so people basically like, hey, if you come in every season, you're going to get to play PoE 2 for a couple days. The people that are no life it for the weekend, get what they need to get out of it, and then wait for the next season. So this will be the second season in a row we've had a free weekend. And it's kind of, honestly, it's just annoying. Like, you know, we paid money to access the game. So should other people. And instead they're getting a free weekend. And let's just be real. It's propping their numbers up right now. I would like to see it without the free weekend. But to me, that's kind of a red flag. And just, it is what it is. I just like to point shit out. Y'all know how I am. To me, it's, I don't know, it's just a little concerning. Like, why are we having free weekends? This is supposed to be a paid beta for people that really wanted to play the game, be involved with the game and, you know, help shape the game and all. And now we're just kind of opening it up to letting people try it and play it. And it kind of just leads me again to just fucking release the game. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. It just feels dirty to me. Honestly, I really don't care if you agree with me or not about it. It's just how I feel. And this is my channel and I say what the fuck I want to. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. Just wanted to point this out. Like, hey, look out. The Druid's probably going to be slow. It's going to be really combo heavy centric. And if you like that, it's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. Just wanted, you know, it's just kind of a Switzerland neutral style. Hey, just informative. Hawg News Now special investigative report. The Druid's going to be slow. Maybe Wolf Form won't, but it probably will be too. It's going to be heavy lightning and just more of the same. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Come join me on Twitch. Hit like and subscribe. See y'all next time.